Alright, hey you guys, it's MissPrettyN'Pink, and I wanted to make a really quick video about how to do a cross-country move for $1,000 or less. And really quick on some background is I just recently moved from the Midwest to the South. When I made that move, I left all my furniture in the Midwest in storage, so I had to go back and get my furniture. All of the other ways that I looked at were super expensive. They were between $2,000 to $3,000 if I would have had someone move it for me, or if I would have did, you know, the ABF containers. It would have been really expensive. So this is the way I did it according to my situation, but you could really use this for any situation. So here is just some quick tips of how I did it, or my tips. So the first one is find a local car company. I found a local car company in my area. It's based in the South, but they do have you know, other local car companies, and they're usually always cheaper. They rented cargo vans, and they rented moving vans. For the deposit and everything for my cargo van, I paid $360. I got the cargo van because I was worried about gas being super expensive. So that's the first tip. Find a local car company. They usually rent cargo vans and moving trucks way cheaper, because the moving truck was also $360, and that was for a week. Yeah, so that was a good deal. Secondly, always calculate your gas mileage. They have gas calculators online, and they are correct. Of course, I was a little bit skeptical. Me and my son had a bet, but they were right. I paid, getting there, I bought the gas from the car rental company. It was $100, $3.08 a gallon. $100 to fill it up. I spent $70 more. That was for about 1,100 miles. Coming back was a little bit more because I did a little more city driving, but it was like $180, $190. Super cheap. Third thing, buy food from the grocery store. Lunchables became our friend. Definitely. And definitely I would do the larger Lunchables. That's what we did. We did the subs. They fill you up, and you don't have to spend any money on the road. If you know anything about long distance traveling, you know that your biggest expense is always food, other than gas. Spend a lot of money on food. Next thing, packing. I was able to bring everything that I wanted to bring. I only got rid of my couch, which I was going to anyway, and I had to get rid of my king size bed. That was okay. I donated it because I definitely believe you should donate things when you cannot use them, so others, you know, people who need them can use them. But other than that, I brought all of my son's furniture, and from his bedroom I brought all of my other furniture. I had, you know, a large TV, I had my treadmill, I had like a whole bench thing, exercise thing, and weights. It was a lot of stuff. All the rest of my living room furniture, and it all fit in that cargo van. They have restraints, so that definitely helped. So and then learning how to take things out of things. In a cargo van, of course, you only have the 2 seats up front, but I placed things behind the seat, books behind the seat, put things in drawers, closed up the drawers. Hey, it worked. Took stuff out of stuff. Take those, you know, I don't know, instead of wanting to put, like, I had a lot of stuff in a trash can and all that, and it took up so much space, but I just sort of, you know, I put records and things, and, you know, because those can fit in little nooks and crannies. Hey, you gotta learn how to do what you gotta do. So doing that, it really saved a lot of room, and I was able to bring everything. And so basically that's it. So I did this whole trip having to come from the South down to the Midwest, get my furniture, drive it back up here. I did the whole trip for about $7, and that was actually like a little more expensive because I had to pay for extra insurance because the office was closed. It was a Saturday, and I picked up the van on a Saturday, and they couldn't verify my insurance, so it would have been even less than that if I didn't have to get the extra insurance. So definitely, you guys, you know, those are my tips to do a cheap long distance move. It was super hard for me to find information. I went on to YouTube. I asked a lot of people. You'd be surprised, a lot of people have not done long distance moves, and it can get super expensive. you know, thank God I figured out how to do it this way. If I would have done it any other way, I would have spent $2,000 to $3,000, which is really not worth it, because of course you want your sentimental things, like things from your kids and stuff and yourself that you can't replace, but furniture, $2,000 or $3,000, I mean, that'll definitely fill up, you know, a place. So that was basically it. If you guys have any comments or questions, I'm sorry I sound so stuffy. I have horrible allergies, and since I moved to the South, they are really bad in the South, and my computer's been messing up, so this is like my gazillionth time videotaping this, so trying not to forget to mention things. But I think that's everything. Like I said, if you guys have any questions about how to do a trip long distance for cheaper, please let me know, but it can definitely be done. And one thing I will say, even if no one is there to tell you how to do it, research. You know, if I would have listened to everybody else who I guess really didn't know, I would have spent a lot more money. Oh, I was going to say too, Enterprise, if you don't have a local car rental company that's cheaper, Enterprise does rent cargo vans and they rent moving trucks, and it's not super expensive. Budget also has some really good deals. I found like there were times they were doing, you know, their trucks for like 50% off. So if you can't find a good local car rental company, because the local ones are usually always cheaper, but if you can't find a local one, you can always find some deals with Budget. And it's good to call them too, because I found out with Budget, a lot of times when you call them, there's some deals that are not always online, but they know all the deals. You know, the customer service reps always know the deals, you know, that are going on at that time. So that's it. You guys stay blessed. This is Miss Pretty and Pink signing out. About to take some allergy medicine, go lay down. You guys have a blessed night. Bye.